Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are going to continue our playthrough of Resident Evil. So I had something really strange happen to me in between videos. I went to start the next video, which would be this one, and all of a sudden my microphone stopped working. I was like, what the hell's going on here? You know, I'm fiddling with this thing, making sure it's not on mute, making sure, you know, all the settings within the device manager and all are set up correctly. Everything's correct. But for some reason the microphone just wasn't working. And I actually don't know what the problem was because all of a sudden it just started working again. So I have no idea what was going on. It's just the strangest problem I've ever encountered. I was ready to go buy a new one because I figured this one just crapped out. It's not really all that old, it's about a year, but it wasn't the most expensive one you're gonna find, that was for sure. In fact, I think it was the opposite. I think it was the cheapest headset mic that Walmart sold. It was a Cyber Acoustics, I think this is, and it was like 13 bucks. It was $3 more than their cheapest one, which was some bullshit desktop mic, which I absolutely was not going to buy. I can't stand those desktop mics. Not only are they made for midgets, apparently, because you can't even get the thing close to your mouth, and if it's not close to your mouth, it's picking up all the static and all. And it sounds like that right there, that noise in the background. Sound like a stomach growling. It's actually not a stomach growling, obviously. Unless it's mine, because I'm hungry too. But they're also designed for people who sit on top of their desk. I've never met somebody who would sit like that at a desk. I mean, I sit maybe a foot away from the desk, maybe a little bit more. And then the monitor is even further away from me. So I don't know how you could use one of those rinky-dink mics, but I guess it's better than nothing. So anyway, this is the Revenge of Yawn here. And really simple strategy. We will deploy the Plant 42 strategy of running around in a big giant circle. This works particularly well against almost all bosses in Resident Evil. But really, I think that's how this encounter was designed, to just run around this bookcase here. Now, people ask me if I rehearse my videos before time, and I'm not 100% sure what you mean by rehearse. If you mean, like, say for instance, is this the first time recently that I've fought Yawn? It's the first time for this LP that I fought him recently. Yeah, damn it, I got bit. Wasn't expecting that. I got retarded because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to say and whatever. Moving along. I played this game maybe 6 months ago, but I don't rehearse anything because I don't have the time to do that anyway. I would rather just record it, and away we go. I do, however, have a game plan before I do a block of episodes. Like, I want to incorporate all of this into it, so I want to get this and this done, and I kind of sort of do plan it out a little bit. You know, reloading there cost me another bite there, and sitting here babbling, I wasn't paying attention how my bullets are shot to begin with. But I don't specifically turn the game on and actually do anything, no. And that's just the way I am, you know. I like the videos to be relatively mistake-free, but I realize that no matter how good I do at a particular game, there will always be somebody who's done something better. And I'm almost 100% sure they're definitely better Resident Evil remake LPs here. That's for sure, avoiding almost everything. But to me, first of all, that's not the point of a Let's Play. The point of a Let's Play isn't necessarily to showcase a game. I mean, it is to a certain extent, obviously, but I think the real purpose of a Let's Play is just to kind of talk while you're playing the game. You know, it's almost like a director's cut. Like, you see those movies where you have the director talking to the episodes for, like, I don't know, something on TV, and they have the enhanced versions now. It's kind of like that in a way, except subtitles suck. But you know what doesn't? Coffee. I love my coffee. Couldn't live without it. My allergies started really flaring up after this video, after the previous video, so I don't know why they're doing that. And this video, you know, it sucks when this happens. It's because we don't get any rain here all of a sudden, and all the garbage on the ground, all the pollen, all the ragweed, all this other good stuff hasn't been washed away. But yeah, so that's the bottom line there. I don't rehearse ahead of time. I do like to have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I don't play the game 500 times trying to figure out what's good and what's not. This is one of the reasons why I don't like doing blind LPs to begin with, because I don't want you guys to have to sit through me trying to figure something out either. And I don't like to rehearse this stuff, so I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place. And I guess you could consider if I played it before I would start recording, that would be rehearsing it, which is why I usually don't do new games. Like Resident Evil 5 I did do pretty quickly, but I just don't like to do things like that. To me it's not, I don't know, it's kind of just, it's hard to explain. I like to do things quick and efficiently, but I don't necessarily need to do them perfectly. And I like to minimize the amount of stupidity on my part. And if I'm sitting there dicking around with a puzzle for like 10 or 15 minutes, and you guys have to suffer through that, nobody's going to want to watch that. I mean, that's just the way it is. And I mean, I'm not necessarily there to be the most popular and get views and all, but I mean, I gotta be realistic too. I mean, I don't want my video ridiculed because I'm a moron and can't figure something out, you know? So I would rather just not do that. Which is probably why I won't do Phantasmagoria 2, because I've only played it once or twice in my entire life. But I might decide to do, I don't know. It might come back to me, and you know, whatever. Those style games though, unless you know them really good, you miss out on a lot of things. And I want to do the game justice too, similar how I'm doing Phantasmagoria. I'd like to do the same thing for the second one, where, you know, really getting all the particulars, really making sure that everybody understands what's going on. And we need to open these books. Come on, open me up. That's what it should say on the front cover. There we go, finally. And we get the two medallions, which are also in a handful of the games. They're in quite a few, actually, I think. I think they're in Code Veronica, too. They might be. I can't remember. We're almost done here. Thank God. I need to stop soon because my allergies are just kicking my butt. Shotgun shells. Might as well combine them. Look at that. 38 shotgun shells. I need to save the game, too. Damn it. Let's get the ink ribbons. There they are. And it's time to save.